Morning guys, welcome to the Yorkshire Dales. We are just on our way to walk at the beautiful Isle of Skye. I've not been there before, Stevie has, so come along and we'll show you. Something, I feel like I'm on a film set. I was going to say all I am is in the Yorkshire Dales, but I didn't mean that in any rude way towards the Yorkshire Dales because they're stunning. But this place, I feel like I'm on the set of like an Indiana Jones crossed with Lord of the Rings. It's just spectacular. And I was saying to Stevie on the walk up here that I love feeling small compared to nature. I love knowing my place compared to nature and Mother Earth, and it's just so peaceful. It's perfect. We've just carried on our little walk past the tree fellas and are just heading into Malham just to check it out, so yeah. It's a pub in Malham and it's beautiful. It's really gorgeous. We were actually recommended it on the walk here by a lovely couple that we've met who said if we were looking for great beer or even better cocktails, then the Lister Arms was the place to come. I was having a look into Malham because I've not been to this area before. The main reasons, understandably, that people come to Malham are for Isle of Skye, for Moulton Cove, for Janet's Foss, and just for the general walking in the area as well.
Morning.
From
Galloway Forest.
a beautifully...
Yes, so what I've done there is I've set the max volume on the receiver so the audio is practically unusable. But where we're parked up is Clattershaw Lock. It's somewhere where we like to park up on our way to Scotland. Breaks up the journey because it's a long way. So, yes, now for something important. Food.
But the ever-amazing Stevie is going to be cooking us some dinner soon. So, yeah, we're just going to show you the kind of things that we like to make in the van. What you see here behind me, guys, are the rather stunning Falls of Fallock, a 10-metre single-drop waterfall emerging from the River Fallock itself. They're only a short walk from the car park and the area makes for a scenic picnic stop or leg stretcher. So if you ever find yourself in the area, we highly recommend them. We eventually reached our park up for the night. As the weather was still so warm, we found a perfect spot next to the shore of Loch Garry, which, when you've got yourselves a dog who loves water as much as Lucky does, it's pretty ideal. Welcome to the breathtaking Isle of Skye. After another peaceful night spent next to Loch Garry, we packed up, hit the road, and in less than 2 hours were soaking up the sun and scenery of Skye. It's not a large island, coming in at 50 miles long, but it is the largest of the Inner Hebridean Islands. Don't be fooled though, there's a lot to love about this small island. Whether it's history, wildlife, outdoor sports and activities, or even just a wee tipple you enjoy, Skye has got your back. One absolute must-do though are the fairy pools, and truly, if you think they look impressive from above, just wait till you're down there. Think crystal clear, albeit chilly waters, natural pools, cascading falls and wild swimming. We know, pretty cool, right? As we'd scored another scorcher of a day, it would have been rude not to cool off. We will bring you along to the pools in a bit, but for now, just enjoy the scenery. Vanlifers and motorhomers are well catered for on Skye. If you need to dump your waste, there are 4 service points on the island. The one behind me is located at the Old Manor Store car park.
So this was the second day and our last night on the island. Couldn't believe how well we looked out with the weather the whole time. This was just a little pull-in that we found on the A863. Nothing special, but it did us fine.
Living the dream?
I'm living the dream. Honestly, this is something that I've wanted to do forever. Not only meet a Highland cow, but I get to feed one.
So Liz, what was that like?
Oh my god, it was amazing. Honestly, it's something that I've wanted to do forever and a day. And it's one of those things, you're around Scotland, you drive, you think, oh, there's a Highland coo, there's a Highland coo. But here you get to, they're still wild. And the guy Andrew, the farmer, you buy feed and then you get to come and feed them. And magnificent. Thanks, I'm gonna cry.
Doesn't matter how many times you travel these roads, we'll never get sick of the journey. That itself is part of the adventure. The winding roads, the rolling landscape, it's always breathtaking, and we never fail to find beautiful park-ups. Scotland has a special place in our hearts. It's late afternoon by this point, and we still had over 5 hours of travel ahead of us. So we decided the sensible thing to do was to pull in for the night, and what a gem we found.
Having the Cairngorms as home for any night is an adventure that makes all three of us just so happy. For the last night of our Yorkshire to Scotland road trip, we found another little gem located at Pattock Falls. Honestly, if you love waterfalls, then you're spoilt for choice in Scotland. The falls you see behind me are the lower Pattock Falls, with the true falls being more hidden. The lower falls are only a short walk from the car park, which, just to give you a heads up, has no lift bin. We actually got chatting to the lovely park ranger in the morning, who said that sadly littering is at an all-time high in the Cairngorms. We're sure that you're like us. When you see litter, you pick it up. In fact, the ranger said it's not gone unnoticed how many vanlifers do this, and the rangers are incredibly grateful to all of us who do. Big up to the van life community, guys. We love you.
These are the remains of Drummondade, a depopulated settlement comprising of 10 buildings, 3 enclosures, a corn drying kiln and an old field wall. The date of depopulation is not known, but the village was believed to be abandoned when the menfolk, returning from a wedding, lost their lives in a snowstorm. Drummondade was also the home to Malcolm Macpherson, a leader of the Black Watch Mutiny in 1743. Recruited for home service to curtail cattle raids, they were tricked into marching to London for the Royal Review, only to be sent abroad. A group did break away and intend to return to the Highlands, but were caught, returned to London and shot. So if you don't already, we would really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. It means a lot to us, and you could join us on our journey. Thanks for watching.
So we're just heading home. Everything's been fine, and all of a sudden the red radiator light comes on. So, you know, you obviously can't drive. We've got to stop as soon as possible. We've pulled up into a parking bay just off the A66. and we have been leaking coolant. Steve is just on with fixing it, so I'll just show you now. Mr. Walker, the incredible man that he is, has got us back on the road.
It's all good. So, it pays when you're a Varney to know a little bit about Varnies.